Yeah. Come on, thank you. Okay, do need to still do these 2 missions on Ace, but I'll do those in my free time. Just trying to go through them fast for now. Alright, well, let me know when you're ready and I'll start up the first mission and let the cutscenes play so you can... Damn, it's getting hot in Britain. So you can listen to the story. These 3 missions take place after the Arsenal... The first Arsenal bird you destroy with Stonehenge and where you chase the nukes, and before the Battle of Ferbanti. YouTube, where I always stream. Same place. Yeah, so you can follow the story. These 3 missions take place after you shoot down the first Arsenal bird and stop the nukes from being launched. Those 2 missions, and before the Battle of Ferbanti. Alright. That's fine.
Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
Here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters and a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster if there ever was one.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance. The 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an Arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source.
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The OCM Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as H-Hour.
Only Strider Squadron will sortie.
Whoa, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change.
All right. Let me know when it's finished. Okay. Capture the submarine cruiser.
Strider Squadron
Alicorn.
aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready. Here we go! Do it with a bang! Understood. Shit. What's up? Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late. What? Retreat and wait for backup. Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once. Trigger, what now? Trigger's already kicked off the game.
Going in. After trigger.
All aircraft engaged, weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the H-hour.
You're a hot shot for the last 5 minutes.
Breaking lock, evading! Hold tight. Just a little longer till the friendlies arrive.
Don't slow down. Being late is not an option. Enemy on your back, Strider 2.
Token acquired.
Even get here. Let's plan out an intensive ride without pushovers. Yeah! Here we go, kid!
question. A few sparks are to be expected.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Missile hit. Landed on your 6.
Enemy detected. Stay rescue.
Over. We do have the AO.
Yes, EW aircraft and Trace Squadron are here. I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
We're here, team.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more. That flies pretty well. Taking pilots that caliber are still around.
Help me!
Check your 6.
Strike 1. Engaging. Strike 3. Engaging.
Engage for strike.
Strike 5 engaging. Strike 2 engaging.
Pushing off.
Don't let them get to a chance.
Missile launched.
Yes! It's the air combat I've been waiting for.
Trigger shot down at SU-57. Strider 1, target acquired. Triggers launched a hostile. Good. The ESM's improving their aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
I get triggers the moment I try to close in on my ship. They're only human. Shut her up soon enough.
Bandit down.
Fight! Breaking away!
The party's just getting started.
Come on, phone. There we go.
Attack missed. Keep your distance from the EW aircraft. Roger.
That would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger.
Total lineup. 10-0.
We have one in them.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Locked on. You're mine.
Receiving support from ESM.
There we go.
Wish it was long then. Fox 2.
Damn, that did it.
Alert! Alert!
Can you see through the clouds or something?
Enemy's going
Sure.
live.
Damn sure. 3 strikes.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right. Extra coordination.
I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
Just wait. I'll get you back in a second.
Thanks.
Tonight, a free strike. My word, the engine. Roger.
Strider 1, missile launched. Harrier destroyed. Nice work. Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest.
Cycle complete.
Target hit. Strider 1, missile away. Target eliminated.
No control. We're getting a base. I'm gonna get to top of the cannon. It seems to have a problem every time Grace Trick shows up.
Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship. Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work.
My weakness is heavy talking strikes. I keep focused.
Command to the officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target.
Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship Puffin.
Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robin Airy.
Captain.
You don't see it. Gunnery is about killing the people on board. Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
Any place for pilots or putting by UAVs? This is it. The battlefield I've been craving.
Their rings are thinning. At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission.
Well, they sure brought a lot of friends.
Strider 1, locked on target. Missile away.
My missile's not homing in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced. This is gonna be trouble.
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us. This one's slippery.
Holy fire aircraft approaching. Watch out!
Definitely faster than the ones before.
Pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick. All enemy EW aircraft confirmed destroyed.
That's good news. We're past the third checkpoint. We're halfway there.
From Turbine to all ships. Change formation.
Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be their shield.
So much to fly now. I really want to strike.
See the lost EW aircraft? We're out 3 strikes is with us.
That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter. Target eliminated. Go to work.
Looks like we'll have that beast captured in no time. They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that. I see 3 strikes.
I'll kill you.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type Su-47.
Burkets. Marusha doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can I kill him now? I've waited long enough.
Use the confusion to get on to 6.
Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think.
Don't see it on my tail. Taking fire!
Woo!
Idiot! Ignore their illusions.
Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
The bogey shot down an Erusian bird. What do you mean?
There are no more reinforcements. They must be hostile. You are clear to engage. Don't hesitate.
Got a visual on the target submarine. Here. He hit me, dude! The bastard hit me!
Return the favor. Kill that 3 strikes.
I'll kill him, alright?
Trigger's already adapted to the situation. Trigger, that's a decoy. We need to check your target visually.
Shit. Screen. Pulling out.
God damn it! 3 strikes, I will have you! You will die!
What? Hey, what are you doing? Am I hearing things?
No, I hear it too. I'm so fast. You won't have enough time for this,
Hey, those filthy bats are on the run. Let them go.
That bitch was using OCS radio frequency. That's an encrypted military channel. That's nothing to worry about now. Focus on the mission at hand.
Confirmed destroyed.
I need to get away. Breaking!
Strider 1, missile away.
Enemy have a lock on you, Strider 1. Locked on.
Entering ESM range.
Try again. Enemy sighted.
Strider 1, missile away. Target is down.
Ah, come on, Cloud.
Missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them. All aircraft, if you want to make it, take advantage of Enchanter's support.
We can destroy their landing ship. We can sink their planes along with it.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Fire everything you've got. Don't even think about conserving ammo. Negative. Negative.
Anti-aircraft guns destroyed.
Target has been destroyed.
Vehicle eliminated. Target is down. All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger. On him. Break right now! Locked on hostile.
Missile away.
They're not retreating. This submarine must mean the world to them. Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship. Watch out! That's gonna be random missiles. Watch out!
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Protect the landing ship at all costs. Shield it with your lives. Stay sharp. A friendly shot down the Su-34 approaching the fleet. We owe you one. Captain, they're ready for takeoff, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo.
bird.
Our men just might make it through. Pacific Vulture's charged.
Great.
Target in sight. Main gun manned and ready. Let the LRSSC take care of the enemy aircraft.
I've got a lock. Orders up. Stay in formation. Missile away. Fox 2. Strider 1, Bandit is down. Keep it up. That submarine looks huge. Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Locked on, Bandit. I'm hit, but still fighting. Strider 1, missile launched. Target shot down. We got this. 3 strikes in a squadron are with us. Lock on. Strata 1, target acquired. Strata 1, missile launched. Missile hit. 1 minute remaining. This is Drake 1. We attack this. Target shot down. Entering ESM range. Alicorn, do you copy? We cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the Saab immediately. Of course. As of now, this boat no longer belongs to the Erusian military. What do you say? Don't you see? Prophet, this is Longcaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
That clearly wasn't what she meant.
Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on. Well done, Private. Then slow ahead, both engines.
Are you sure? The landing ship pumped to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing. Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180, cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. It's their aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What in the world?
What happened? Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Patch me in. Do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit!
Hey, what about the submarine?
We've got to help our ship first.
Don't lose them! Shoot them down!
Shit!
Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under.
That monster will roam the oceans.
20,000 meters until the aircraft exits the AO. This will help end this hideous war in a definitive way. We seek no conflict, but love rescue Bandit down. Keep it up. They're not evading us.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Seems he was down by 3 strikes. The damn bastard ruined it. Captain, don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made. Let's have him assist in the next plan. We'll make a fine sideshow for our scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, Command Duty Officer? Here we go.
The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osia's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but you know what I'm saying, Trigger?
Everyone, here's a question.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
Wait, don't hang up on me yet. How did they know that we had intelligence on their weapons of mass destruction? They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do.
Alright, Punny, so what do you think of the first mission? Oh, hold on, cutscene.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Alex, can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
Make me a collage of Torres's quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute of forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie, huh? Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yeah, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number?
Alright. I don't know what keeps happening in the audio, why it cuts off the last sentence every time, but... I don't think I have it unlocked yet. That's not even a good aircraft for this mission though, because it's a lot of Navy targets I gotta hit, and it doesn't have LSAMs or LASMs. Oh, let me look at something. No. Is there a way to? Yeah, leave the hangar. Is there a way to? Yeah, there we go. Back to the aircraft tree. No, A-10 also doesn't carries primarily weapons for air to ground, not really air to sea. Don't even have enough to get the Su-57 anyways. What does what plane do good on clone? Su-57? Oh, that's not the aircraft I want. That's the one.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Primarily dogfighting. Oh, the drone plane? Primarily dogfighting. No, he's messaging me on Messenger. He's watching the stream.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts resistance.
One, that's a prop plane, Con.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
ETA 2 minutes. Well, your estimations are wrong.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners. Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. Sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Whoa, it's a ruckus down there.
Strider 1, missile away.
It's a sneak attack. What's going on here?
Battle cruiser, is that why I didn't kill it in one?
Why don't we have our fighters up there?
Oh, it takes 2 per... That's not right. It should only take 1 per
Resistance from
arch.
enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on diving.
Wait for it. Whatever you're good now.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam!
Hello, missile boat. Goodbye, missile
I
boat.
think you've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb we're trying. Not with one hit.
They're trying to destroy the entire fleet with anti-ship missiles.
There's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Half our ships have either been hit or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there! Get on the 25mm now!
Target acquired.
Nope.
Incoming! All vehicles are ready to return fire! Stay behind the building! The cage should be there!
I know I love this aircraft.
30% of observed enemy
Strike
forces
flavor.
destroyed.
Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Report.
Give me a damage report. How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
Well, they actually shot down that LASM. Usually, Seabreezes can't hit those. They're too fast. I guess I did give it enough time to pick up speed. There, that should take care of it. Boom! You think you can escape the sea? That's
destroyed.
Yeah, Trigger took care of the pricks.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Hey, Torres! It's the Battle of Cumberth Harbor all over again. Except now it's 3 strikes fucking your entire country instead of Mobius 1.
Take out the ones huddled together.
If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left. Are the motors still functional?
Not done.
Missile away.
Should have brought anti-ship missiles.
That it?
Cruiser
What is
Irene
that?
has listed beyond the point of
Oh, it's
recovery.
a frigate. It's not moving.
Navigation
Oh, it's dead.
We're going to sink. How many ships in port are still operational? Damage, but likely less than half. Taking heavy return. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
It's a bit late for that challenge,
Get on the
though.
return line if you need to.
Besides, the amount of Seabreezes there are,
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
CLS.
Keep it up,
Oh, it's a
Trigger.
cruiser. Oh, they're trying to make a run for the race. Well, they're gonna die too.
50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. It's just an operation that doesn't rely on our trained pilots. You won't have many of them. You can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. We can't see it, sir. Flags from up here, you know. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
I'm trying to find him.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Quinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team.
Oh, there it is.
Control the target, shoot it down.
There's a shipyard over there.
Hello, goodbye.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Monza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, Cal, let me a hand, will you?
I'm just so useless.
It's not enough. We can't give the boss and friends to the conservative anti-porting. Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. They project my report if it works. Dockyard Bay taking damage from airstrikes. Don't let your guard down, guys. It's 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Come on. Oh, it's another
Not there yet.
I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger. Shaking off enemy lock!
Wait,
Box 2! Box 2!
which one of them just said they're getting used to flying like me? Because you ain't flying like none of you are.
Target hit.
He just showed us he didn't went offline! That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? Are you kidding me? Only half of our AA guns are still online! Requesting orders! Each station, continue to engage! This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Yeah, blah blah blah. And take off. Give me more LASMs. Damn. I always put the S before
Strider
the
1,
A.
this is Control Tower.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
All anti-air guns in the area have been destroyed.
Great work.
We've taken out quite a few of them, but there's still some left. Target is down.
I'm just trying to leave the AO.
Strider 1, missile launched.
just an MP-99. I don't know what it's doing.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Sorry guys, but your cruise has been canceled.
Goodbye, the tanks.
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
What was that?
Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Still got machine guns. Yeah, I'd like to see you try full back.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. We'll grab some desserts.
Fuck you, Sam.
Target has been destroyed.
Hey, Zach.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
So, what is going on War Thunder?
What?
What's going on War Thunder with the summer thing?
That's, it's a tournament vehicles. You have to play every day to get them. It's just like special vehicles.
Can you buy them?
West. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Yeah, you can pay to get them about $50 per one. There's a top tier jet and a top tier tank.
How many fucking things is it? Like, if it's every day.
Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
It's entirely too late to earn a pony. Plus, you have to play a lot every day. Get 50 kills. You have to get 50 kills. 30
3
assists.
fucking times, basically.
No, you have to get 50 kills 10 times.
Oh, for fuck that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming there's 10 fucking different missions.
No, they're always the same, and it's once every 3 days, not every day. But
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is like it's basically doing that 10 times and just constantly going.
yeah, and for the plane, you have to do it 11 times. Whichever one you want, you have to play that.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna.
Planes, but it's different mission per vehicle type. So the ship has
Fuck it,
different
I'll just
planes.
fuck it. I'll just pay for it. How about that? I already know I paid for 3 of them. I did 1, 2, and 3. I did the first one, second, and third. So I'll just for about $51 in the fucking game. I guess not.
I'm gonna have to pause here so you still get the story, Pony, while we're talking about this.
Okay. Damn. Motherfucking yesterday was a bitch. So, Zach, you know I'm now doing mosquitoes, right? For my job?
I don't know what that means, but no.
You know, spraying for mosquitoes.
Oh.
Basically pest control. So, we're not supposed to spray during the rain. Fucking no joke. Yesterday it rained from 3 o'clock to 6. I was all the way up in the north part of Georgia spraying mosquitoes, and that's where the storm was in the beginning. Then it finally died out. I was like, okay, now I can go to the next one. And realized, wait a second, the rest of my stops are going closer and closer to Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is where the shop is, and that's where the storm's heading. I called the office like, hey, every time I get to a new stop, it's always constantly raining, and I have to stop like about an hour or so just so I can wait.
I have to wait to play Clone until I'm done talking to Louis, because story elements are important.
Okay, you can continue.
Now go ahead and finish your story, and then I'll when you're done, I'm streaming the DLC missions for Pony on Ace Combat right now.
But yeah, it's just with that, it's just annoying how they said, "Oh, stay out there until the rain's done. It should be passing by really soon." It's like, yeah, really soon when I have to wait basically an hour to 2 just to do one house. And like, do you have any
Extra money.
do you have any no, it wasn't. Yeah, extra money just to be fucking back at 7:13 in the afternoon when I should have been back at 3 because that was supposed to be an easy day.
I had to work for Coors Light for a while. Getting back late was a everyday thing, especially when they're short on
Yeah,
drivers.
but this is like it's not supposed to be like that. Like rain, understandable. If it stops, I'm good. But if it continues, I don't care if I have any call aheads or anything like that. They can wait until tomorrow. It's fucking raining. Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or either Saturday. I will do your shit that day.
Oops. There we go. Alright, I'll invite you to the party after we finish these missions, Louis, so I can finish these up for Pony and Clone. Talk to you in a bit.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Enemy has a lock. Fox 2. Strata 1. Target acquired. 5 minutes remaining.
Come on, where is it? There's the battle cruiser.
Missile evading.
Goodbye, NAG.
Aegis vessel Menace destroyed. Enemy on your rear. Respond. Menace, please respond.
Goodbye, battle cruiser.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns. Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. The helicopter designated by the recon team is... Strider 1, this is control tower.
And then... this, that...
Strider 1, this is control tower. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Imagine if they never reached Farbanti.
But they never will. Not bad for a day's work. Additional UAVs on radar. Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Target is hit. Missile launched. Focus on evading. Buy as much time as possible. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. A risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile. Projectile? It's a terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean? Contact imminent. Salvation. Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened? More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright? Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Contact imminent. Trigger, you hanging in there? Excellent. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity. Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site. They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance. We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Behind the enemy. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Locked on! Fox 2. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe. Bingo. Looks like we found a solution. All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can. Hell, that's easy for you to say. Fox 2. Come on. Missile launched. Enemy behind you! Bandit down. Strider 2, Fox 2. Behind the enemy.
Fuck off, drone.
Imagine. 2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, you're entering clouds. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, locked on target. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually. Watch 2!
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, missile away.
Come on.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Yeah? Then why don't you kill it, Count?
Thanks. I knew you had my back, Trigger.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Oh shit.
Caution. Pull up.
Target acquired. 1 minute
Traffic.
remaining.
This is Quarterman. Package tags are ready and waiting. Count 2.
Strider 2, trust it.
Also, there's a woman going around with the military. 3 strikes on the
3 strikes. He likes the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal your life, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. Yes, for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see command, officer? You don't, do you? Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Contact imminent.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Simply can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
I'm hit. Screen, do it. Target acquired.
3 strikes is after you.
Missile away.
Damn it. Jesus. So this is how you fly. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, you don't count. 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss? You did it, Trigger.
You idiot, stay focused. Take down 3 strikes. I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. That's where we from you, Trigger.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit. Fire verification complete.
I can't do this alone! You're not smart. You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now. The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler Erosion forces. That did lead to a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up. The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you...
Fusion, no, stop it!
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their targets ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine. Terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
Hello?
Had my mic muted the whole time. I'm recording the DLC missions for Pony. It was in the middle of a cutscene.
Ah, okay.
Be right back.
Only 256 gigabyte SSD, 500 gigabyte, 12 FI code, GPU cables, fresh install. Intel-based one for bread. Oh, that's 7th generation or earlier, not bad. Oh, and there are pictures, perfect. Hey Pony, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, sorry, sorry, I was mumbling. Yeah, that PC is definitely a whole hell of a lot better than the last one. For 350, definitely not bad. The GTX 970 is not a bad card. It is a little bit old, but let me see how it fares up against the 1650.
I'll wait for the next mission till you're done talking about that.
Benchmark. Well, actually, that's not bad. The GTX 970 that's in that computer right there that you just sent me a picture of, multiple pictures of, is actually a little bit better than the GTX 1650. I don't know what kind of processor that they have in it, but judging that they have a giant tower cooler on it and all of that, that PC might actually be a little bit faster than Zach's. I'm using your computer as a general benchmark for whether or not things are faster or slower.
I need you to look up something for me while you're here, Spit.
Okay.
Should my computer be able to run Metro Exodus or Exodus?
Metro Exodus?
I need you to look up the specs and tell me my computer should be running it as badly as it is.
So you have been playing it, but it's just been eating shit.
Oh, it's just only when the guns fire. That's it. But you know, considering it's an FPS, that's kind of the most important part, to not have frame rate drops. I don't know, nothing else tanks. It's just when guns fire.
What are the graphic settings you're playing it on?
Low.
Low. Yeah, it's over the minimum specs, but not anywhere close
So
to
it
the
shouldn't be
recommended.
tanking like that. Because I have it on the minimum. I'm not playing it on with everything up. Everything is as low as I can get it. But it just for no reason, when a gun is fired, whether I do it or an enemy does it, like fucking frame rate just stop, like it freezes.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. With Metro, did you get it off the Windows Store?
Yeah.
Yeah. Despite my computer being literally more than twice as powerful as yours, even when I'm running the game on medium settings, I still occasionally end up having glitches like that from games coming from the Windows Store. So it's not the game itself necessarily.
So
yeah, but it's something weird with the Windows Store. It causes bugs and whatnot in the it causes some bugs which end up, well, it means issues, and that can be like some random game freezes even though your computer meets the specifications needed to play.
How in the ever-living fuck did I only get an A rank on both the first two missions that you and Pony just watched, Clone? I literally killed every single thing in the first mission, and I can't do the mission faster because it's on a time limit. You can join the party and tell them yourself, Clone.
But yeah, as I was saying, Pony, yeah, that computer, especially for $350, I'm assuming that's in pounds, so what, 400-ish USD, a little bit more than that. That's actually not bad at all. That's pretty solid.
Spit, you're forbidden to look at the Alliance Council chat. Forcing Clone to join the party.
Okay. Oh, my spine. Ow.
Work tonight, right, Spit?
Yeah, and then I'm off for the next 2 days.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream for now, Pony, until y'all finish